If you're over 60 and you've been feeling more stiffness, grinding, cracking, or aching in your knees, hips, or fingers, I want to begin with something most seniors never hear from their doctor. Your joints are not falling apart. They are undernourished. Cartilage doesn't simply disappear because of age. It wears down when inflammation rises, when the joint lacks lubrication, when the tissues don't receive the nutrients they need to repair, and when the body loses its natural ability to rebuild collagen. Every week, seniors tell me things like, "My knees feel like bone on bone. My joints sound like gravel when I move. I wake up stiff and it takes me 20 minutes just to loosen up. I feel like my joints are aging faster than I am." And almost every time, the deeper truth is this: your joints haven't stopped repairing. They simply don't have the vitamins and nutrients required to keep rebuilding cartilage. After 60, your body's ability to make collagen, joint fluid, and cartilage tissue drops sharply. Inflammation rises, lubrication decreases, and without support, the joints begin to stiffen and weaken. But here's the good news, and this is something I want you to hold on to. Cartilage can be supported, it can be protected, and it can be rebuilt when you give your joints the right vitamins. Today, I want to share 5 vitamins that help rebuild cartilage, protect your joints, improve flexibility, reduce stiffness, and keep you moving comfortably. And I'm going to begin with a vitamin that has been underestimated for years, yet plays a surprisingly powerful role in maintaining healthy, well-lubricated joints. Before we continue, let me ask you, where are you watching from? I'd love to know which part of the world you're tuning in from, and also, what's one healthy habit you never skip in your daily routine? Share it with us in the comments below. Number 5. Vitamin E, the antioxidant shield that protects cartilage from rusting. Most people think of vitamin E as a skin vitamin, but very few realize that it is one of the most important protectors of your cartilage. The joints age faster when inflammation and oxidative stress attack the tissues, almost like how metal rusts when exposed to oxygen. The same thing happens inside your knees, hips, spine, and fingers. Vitamin E acts as a natural shield that prevents this rusting process. After 60, your natural antioxidants decline. This means your joints are exposed to more inflammation, more irritation, and more breakdown. Vitamin E helps stop this damage before it accelerates. Vitamin E works in several powerful ways. It protects cartilage cells from oxidative stress. This slows the thinning of cartilage and prevents the surfaces of your joints from degrading prematurely. It helps calm inflammation inside the joint. Many seniors deal with stiffness and swelling because their joints are inflamed from the inside. Vitamin E reduces this irritation, which can lead to easier movement and less morning stiffness. It improves joint lubrication. Vitamin E supports the health of the synovial membrane, the tissue that produces the fluid your joints depend on. When this membrane is healthier, joint fluid becomes thicker and more protective, allowing smoother movement. It supports circulation to the joint. Healthy blood flow is essential for joint repair. Vitamin E helps maintain proper circulation, ensuring nutrients reach your cartilage. One thing I've noticed is that seniors who increase their vitamin E intake often report a gentle but noticeable improvement in flexibility and comfort, not because the joint suddenly transforms overnight, but because the inflammation that was quietly damaging their cartilage begins to calm down. You can get vitamin E from seeds, nuts, spinach, avocados, and certain oils. But the key is consistency. Your joints respond when you feed them this protective antioxidant regularly, not occasionally. Vitamin E may not seem dramatic, but it is one of the quiet heroes of joint health. It protects your cartilage, reduces damage, supports lubrication, and gives your joints the environment they need to heal. Number 4. Vitamin A, the joint healing vitamin that supports cartilage growth and reduces stiffness. Now let's move to the 4th vitamin on our list, vitamin A. This is one of the most overlooked nutrients when it comes to cartilage health, yet it plays a direct, powerful role in both protecting existing cartilage and helping the body regenerate new tissue. Most seniors know vitamin A supports vision, but they don't realize it also supports the very tissues responsible for cushioning your knees, hips, spine, and finger joints. After 60, your body becomes slower at repairing the microscopic damage that happens inside the joint every day. This micro damage happens from simple movements, walking, bending, climbing stairs, even sleeping in certain positions. Over time, this tiny damage accumulates, and without proper nutrients, the cartilage begins to wear thin. This is where vitamin A becomes essential. Vitamin A helps your body produce chondrocytes, which are the cells that create and maintain your cartilage. Think of chondrocytes as the workers who constantly patch and rebuild joint tissue. When your vitamin A is low, these workers slow down. When your vitamin A is adequate, these workers finally have the support they need to repair the daily wear and tear. One of the hidden benefits of vitamin A is its ability to reduce inflammation inside the joint lining. Seniors often feel stiffness in the morning because inflammation builds up overnight. Vitamin A helps calm this inflammation at the cellular level, allowing your joints to move more freely when you wake up and throughout the day. It also strengthens the tissues that surround the joint, including the ligaments and tendons that help stabilize movement. When these tissues become weak, they place more pressure on the cartilage, causing pain, and grinding vitamin A helps maintain the structure and flexibility of these surrounding tissues, which gives your joints better support and reduces unnecessary stress. Another important aspect of vitamin A is its role in immune regulation. Many joint problems, especially osteoarthritis, are aggravated by immune system imbalance. Vitamin A helps regulate the immune response so it doesn't attack or irritate your joint tissues. Seniors who increase their intake often notice reduced swelling, smoother movement, and less tightness in their knees and hands. Vitamin A also supports collagen production, the protein responsible for the elasticity and firmness of your joint cartilage. Without collagen, joints become brittle and vulnerable. With enough vitamin A, the body maintains a stronger, more resilient structure inside the knees, hips, and spine. And just like vitamin E, vitamin A improves joint lubrication by supporting the health of the synovial membrane, allowing your joints to glide smoothly rather than grind or crack. You can get vitamin A from foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, eggs, liver, and leafy greens. Many seniors find that when they improve their vitamin A levels, they begin to feel small but noticeable improvements. Easier bending, less grinding, reduced morning stiffness, and more confidence when standing or walking. Number 3. Vitamin K2, the joint protector that keeps calcium. Exactly where it belongs, inside the bones, not the joints. Now we move to one of the most important but least understood vitamins for joint health, vitamin K2. If you are over 60 and dealing with stiffness, joint grinding, bone-on-bone sensations, or sharp pains when you stand or bend, there is a good chance vitamin K2 is one of the nutrients your body is missing. Most seniors know calcium is important for the bones, but very few know how dangerous calcium becomes when it is not properly guided into the bones. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium begins to drift into soft tissues, including the cartilage, the blood vessels around the joint, and even the joint lining itself. This misplaced calcium creates stiffness, inflammation, and the dry grinding feeling so many older adults describe. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic controller. It tells calcium exactly where to go and where not to go. K2 guides calcium directly into your bones, strengthening the knees, hips, and spine from the inside. At the same time, it prevents calcium from accumulating in your joints, which protects your cartilage from premature breakdown. Many seniors mistakenly believe their joint pain is only due to worn cartilage, but I can tell you clearly, calcium buildup around the joints is one of the most common hidden causes of stiffness and pain after 60, and vitamin K2 is the key to stopping it. Another powerful benefit of K2 is how it works together with vitamin D3. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, but without enough K2, that calcium can end up in the wrong places. When both are present, your body builds stronger bones and freer, more flexible joints. Vitamin K2 also protects the synovial membrane, the delicate tissue that produces joint lubrication. When this membrane becomes irritated or inflamed, joint fluid becomes thin and movement becomes painful. K2 helps calm this irritation, allowing your joints to regain their smooth, gliding motion. Another little-known benefit is K2's effect on blood vessel flexibility. Healthy circulation is essential for cartilage repair. Your joint tissues depend on oxygen and nutrients delivered through tiny blood vessels. K2 helps keep these vessels soft and flexible, so blood can reach the deepest parts of your joints. Seniors who begin getting more vitamin K2 often notice less stiffness in the morning, fewer cracking or grinding sounds, smoother knee bending, and more confidence when walking or standing. These improvements come because K2 reduces calcification where it shouldn't happen and strengthens bone where it should. Foods rich in vitamin K2 include natto, a Japanese fermented soybean, certain cheeses, egg yolks, and grass-fed dairy. Most Western diets are extremely low in K2, which is why deficiency is so common. Number 2. Vitamin C, the collagen-building vitamin your joints cannot survive without after 60. Now we come to one of the most essential vitamins for any senior who is struggling with stiff joints, thinning cartilage, or a feeling that my knees don't glide the way they used to. That vitamin is vitamin C, the single most important building block your body uses to make collagen, the primary protein inside your cartilage. What most seniors don't realize is that cartilage is not made of magic. It is made of collagen fibers. And without enough vitamin C, your body simply cannot maintain those fibers, let alone rebuild them. After 60, collagen production naturally drops by 1 to 1.5% every year, which is why so many older adults experience a steady increase in joint discomfort, stiffness, and reduced flexibility. But when you provide your body with the vitamin C it needs, this decline slows dramatically. Vitamin C activates the enzymes that build collagen, almost like flipping a switch inside your joints. When this switch is off, cartilage becomes thin and fragile. When vitamin C turns the switch on, your body begins repairing the microscopic damage inside your knees, hips, spine, and fingers. One of the most powerful effects of vitamin C is its role in reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation eats away at cartilage, very slowly, but very consistently. This inflammation also dries out the synovial fluid that lubricates your joints, making movement feel stiff or gritty. Vitamin C helps neutralize this inflammation at the cellular level, allowing the tissues around your joints to calm down and restore their natural cushioning ability. Another hidden benefit of vitamin C is how it supports collagen cross-linking, the process that makes cartilage strong and resilient. Think of collagen like the fibers of a rope. Vitamin C tightens and strengthens those fibers so the cartilage can handle daily movement without breaking down. Seniors who increase their vitamin C often notice their joints feel more stable and less reactive to small movements. Vitamin C also supports the health of ligaments and tendons, which indirectly protects your joints. When these soft tissues weaken, all the pressure falls directly onto the cartilage. But when they are strong, they share the load, reducing stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. And here's something many seniors don't know. Vitamin C improves the quality of joint fluid. Healthy joint fluid is thick, slippery, and protective inflammation makes it thin and watery. Vitamin C helps restore the natural thickness of this fluid, making movement feel smoother. Seniors often describe this as, "It feels like someone oiled my joints, even though nothing external changed. It all happened internally." Another overlooked benefit is vitamin C's role in protecting cartilage from oxidation. Just like vitamin E, it prevents the rusting effect that damages joint tissues over time. This is especially important for seniors who have had decades of stress on their knees or hips. Foods rich in vitamin C include oranges, berries, kiwi, bell peppers, broccoli, and leafy greens. But what matters most is a consistent daily intake, because vitamin C is water-soluble and leaves the body quickly. Your joints need a steady supply, not a once-in-a-while boost. Number 1. Vitamin D3, the master vitamin that controls joint strength, cartilage repair, and inflammation after 60. We've reached the most important vitamin for seniors who want to protect their joints, rebuild cartilage, and stay mobile: vitamin D3. Even though everyone has heard of vitamin D, very few understand how deeply it affects the joints, especially after 60. And the truth is this: you cannot maintain healthy cartilage, strong bones, or stable joints without adequate vitamin D3. After 60, your skin produces far less vitamin D from sunlight, sometimes up to 70% less than when you were younger. Combine that with limited outdoor time, weaker kidney function, and reduced dietary intake, and what you get is one of the most widespread deficiencies in seniors. And this deficiency shows up in ways many people misinterpret. Aching joints, stiff knees, weak cartilage, slow recovery, balance problems, and chronic inflammation inside the joints. Vitamin D3 is not simply a bone vitamin. It is a hormone-like nutrient that controls over 2,000 functions in the body, and many of them directly impact your joints. Without vitamin D3, calcium does not get delivered to your bones. And when calcium fails to reach the bones, the body tries to pull calcium out of the bones to compensate. This weakens your joints from the inside, making movement painful and cartilage more vulnerable to stress. The interesting part is that cartilage itself doesn't need calcium, but the bones beneath the cartilage absolutely do. Strong bones protect cartilage from excessive pressure. Weak bones force your cartilage to take the load, speeding up thinning and grinding. Inflammation is one of the most silent and destructive forces affecting your joints. It dries out joint fluid, corrodes cartilage, irritates the tendons, and causes the morning stiffness. Most seniors struggle with vitamin D3, regulates the immune system, calming this inflammation and creating an environment where cartilage can actually repair itself. Chondrocytes are the cells responsible for maintaining and rebuilding cartilage. When vitamin D levels drop, these cells become sluggish, meaning your joints are essentially left without their maintenance workers. But when D3 is adequate, chondrocytes become active again and can begin repairing everyday micro damage. Weak muscles place enormous pressure on the joints, accelerating cartilage breakdown. Vitamin D3 improves muscle strength and coordination, especially in the thighs, hips, and calves, the areas that stabilize your knees and protect your cartilage from grinding. Many seniors experience discomfort not because the joint is severely damaged, but because unstable movement places uneven pressure on the cartilage. Vitamin D3 enhances neuromuscular function, helping your legs react faster and more smoothly, preventing sudden twists or strains that damage your joints. I've seen seniors who struggled with knee pain, hip stiffness, and even recurring backaches feel significantly better within weeks of optimizing vitamin D levels, not because the joint magically healed overnight, but because the environment inside the joint shifted from breakdown mode to repair mode. Foods like salmon, egg yolks, fortified milk, and sardines contain vitamin D, but sunlight and supplementation are often necessary after 60 due to reduced absorption. The key is consistency. Your joints depend on daily vitamin D3 to maintain their structure and reduce inflammation. Before we end today's message, I want you to remember something important. Your joints are not beyond healing. They are not too old, and they are not finished. Cartilage can be supported, inflammation can be lowered, and movement can become smooth and comfortable again. Every vitamin we talked about today plays a different but essential role in protecting your joints. Some rebuild collagen. Some guide calcium safely into the bones. Some calm inflammation. Some protect cartilage from damage. And some awaken the cells that repair joint tissue. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency. Small daily choices add up to big improvements in comfort, flexibility, and strength. I've watched seniors in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s walk with less pain, bend more easily, and regain confidence in their joints simply because they began nourishing their cartilage instead of ignoring it. Your joints are part of you, and they want to heal. Give them the right vitamins, and they will respond every single time.